Si on pouvait arriver à une sorte de paix, parce que c'est un hymne à la paix, ce festival de musique sacrée de Fez, un hymne où vraiment s'entendent toutes les religions et toutes les voix.
C'est là où j'ai senti que c'est pas vrai ce qui se passe dans le monde entier quand on parle de religions qui pourraient s'entretuer. Les religions sont faites pour relier les hommes. Quand on connaît Dieu, quand on prie Dieu, quand on croit en Dieu, on ne peut que prier, on ne peut qu'aimer.
Right now.
As you know, our music, Indian classical music, is very closely attached to the spirituality, or you could say the consciousness of the mind. But I've heard so many stories from my guru's generation and my own teacher that sometimes they feel one with the divine while they're playing music. But to be very frank enough, I have not experienced that yet, for the simple reason that I still feel I'm a very small student of music. And for me, every concert that I play is more like a learning experience. So for me to experience something which is coming up from there, it sometimes happens only when I'm playing alone, not in front of a crowd. I think there is a supreme power. I don't know, you can call that God or Bhagawan or Allah or Christ, whatever names you might give it, but there is some power there. There is some positivity that's happening from there.
We have to connect to the God directly while making this music, thinking about this music or playing this. So we have to connect with the God. So that is always the goal whenever we play this music. We have to learn grammar, we have to learn literature. Also there is a great literature in Indian classical music, musical literature. But after all this, we have to play the music spontaneously. Yeah, but sometime like today we played different sounds, different musicians together. So some things were fixed. The composition part, the ending part was a little bit fixed. But otherwise, the in between what we were improvising, that was purely improvisation.
It's very similar to what you showed me earlier, no?
Yeah, yeah. This is Punjab. Yeah.
That's Punjab.
Yeah.
And
yes.
What was your one? Ah, he has another one. think one of the things we have in common, like with Niladri Bai and Vijay Bai, is that we believe that our instruments have everything, not us. And it's incredible. I must say, with music in particular, there is that kind of state of really feeling music and sound more than music. Like, the tabla, for example, I've kind of done a little bit of research into sounds like Om and sounds like Allah, sounds like Amen, sounds like Satnam, and how they work with the tabla. And it was really interesting how something so natural with like a sound, can kind of just manifest out of an instrument.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing, sister. Thank you. Thank you. Shukran. I just want to thank all of those of you who have gathered here with Aesthetically Speaking live stream. We have an outstanding session today. We will be, well, first of all, let me say how grateful I am that you have joined us, and we want to make sure that if there's any questions that you may have, put them in the chat, and some of them we will be able to answer as we go along. I'm going to say this too, and she will get the last word on this, but Sister Ilham Tamit, this is her maiden voyage. This is her maiden voyage, and she will be talking about the music festivals of Morocco, the musicians, the music, the history. This is just amazing. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Sister, thank you so much. Juan, and then you get the last word in because you are our host tonight, Ilham. Thank you. Go ahead, Juan.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. I'm very excited for this session. Morocco has amazing music and an amazing culture, so as always, it's just the tip of the iceberg. But it's something that we can always go back and talk about other things, So yeah, just looking forward for all this knowledge and beautiful places, videos, documentary photos that Ilham prepared to us. So yeah, thank you, Sister Ilham, and welcome everyone. Yeah, I think we could just talk a little bit also for those of you who are watching and don't know about our module. Do you want to talk a little bit about this, Rolf? Invite people to next Thursday, maybe.
Okay. Well, listen, you all are invited to our 14th module, and it will be on I titled this, The Lofty Lofts of New York City, with all the music that was being created in these incredible spaces in New York. The musicians that were doing music that had never, ever been heard ever, I'm going to say that. And we're going to have an incredible playlist of music. We're going to have an incredible format that you all will get a chance to have for yourself. We always send this out. And we want to make sure that if you like what we're doing tonight, please subscribe. If you care to donate to us, please donate to us. And you will also see our pay system on Thursday, so there will be no doubts about it. But I hope that you all will join us on Thursday. But tonight is the night, and I want us all to support Sister Ilham. And like I said, this is her maiden voice, and we're all so excited. What an incredible team we have here. So, without any further ado, Sister Ilham, it's your show.
Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, and thank you so much, Ralph and Huan. The first piece start with Salam ala Fez. And I start with Salamu alaikum and good evening, everyone. This presentation of Festival of Sacred Music in Fez perfectly summarizes the state of mind of this festival, a harmony between people's music and of course, the sacred and spirituality. The harmony that can be created during a performance between musicians, places, persons, and our moment of magic that music managed to create and make hearts beat in unison to the sound of rhythms. Tonight, we invite you to travel through some musical trails in Morocco, through the presentation of some festival limited by the time of the show. Will not be able to address all festival, but we would like to salute all the initiatives that make it possible to make traditional music known and promoted. Promote the diversity of this heritage and also preserve this rich heritage.
Yes.
We have chosen for you 5 festivals that you may already know, maybe, but what it is sure they are worth the tour. The first one, it's like you said, Sacred World Music Festival in Fez. We have the last piece. Can you play the last piece, Juan, please? It's the third one in the playlist.
Gnawa?
No, about the Festival of Fez.
Okay.
And after we play Gnawa.
The second one this year, you know?
Just a second. I will tell you the title. Sorry.
Festival.
Cisero Tabla. We played Cisero Tabla. Sorry.
The previous one, right? This one? Here, yeah, C0. This one that we just played, right?
Yeah, sorry, it's not this one. It's the one where is the lady from Iran playing on it, singing in the garden.
Okay. This one.
Yeah.
All right. So beautiful.
She's from Iran. She's from Iran, and she participates in this festival. And we can see that the particularity of this festival in Fez is focused really in spiritual music and dancing also, and it's bring performance and musicians from all the world, and it's a really amazing festival. Yeah, very great. Yeah.
Wow. Just before you go on, Ilham, just to let you know that Anne Smith said in our chat on YouTube, awesome to see you, Ilham. I'm sorry, awesome to see Ilham's face. Hi, sister.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Ralph, can you talk about Bob is your friend, and you know the relation he have with aṣ-Ṣawīra and Gnawa music. What you can tell about that?
Bob is an incredible actor, but he's also a sage in a lot of ways. I met Bob years ago in Los Angeles, and then we wound up spending a lot of time doing certain projects together in Los Angeles. And also, I'm going to say this, we met again in Essaouira. I think it was 2000. That's where I met you, Ilham, as well.
Yeah.
And what a wonderful time it was. And we got a chance to play for the Prince, if I'm not mistaken, in Rabat. And we also went to Essaouira, and Bob was there, and Bob purchased a Gimbri, which he still has, or he's probably had several since then. So it's what an incredible person Bob Wisdom is. Not only did he do the Wire, but he's done a lot of films. And if you look up his name, you will find out what an incredible actor he really is. You know, and we're all very fortunate, those of us that know Bob. I think his last, he did the Chicago Police series or something, but he is an outstanding actor. He's from Washington, D.C. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, sister.
And the musician Suleiman from United States was talking about the notion of cause and response in music.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe we can talk about it after in the end. Do you want to see more about this, more in this video, Ralph?
Can we go on to the next video? Let's go on to the next video. Yes.
Yeah, let's go to the next video, and it will be Randy Weston in Gnawa Festival in Essaouira.
Yes.
I'll take a picture of you in the setting here. Take it.
So this is it. All the students are waiting for you here. Well done.
Was singing music.
Notre mère nature a porté la musique.
The birds have their music. Well, I realize that we are an African.
Nous nous sommes rendus que nous sommes tous des Africains et qu'on pose la même chose et qu'on réfléchit la même chose. La façon dont on danse, dont on prépare nos repas est identiquement la même. Je suis en Afrique, je suis vraiment chez moi et chez la terre de mes ancêtres.
Non, c'est comme ça.
Je n'ai rien perdu parce que j'ai appris beaucoup de choses, j'ai appris beaucoup plus. Venant de New York, j'ai appris à rencontrer des gens nouveaux, apprendre de nouvelles habitudes, de nouveaux genres musicaux. Je n'ai rien perdu, je ne regrette rien.
راندي واسن صديق واخ واب لانه وراني بزاف د الاشياء وعلمني بزاف د الحويجات ولقاني مع عدد ديال السادات فانا كنفتخر به بزاف وهو كان سبب في الجولات ديالي اللي عملت معاه حول اوروبا وامريكا وافريقيا هذه 50 سنه ما عمره وقع فيها شي تغيير هذه مده 50 سنه من عام 67 الى يومنا هذا.
Gnawa, c'est ma famille, donc c'est tout.
So when I play and we play,
quand on joue la musique, on se rencontre sur la même musique. Même si je viens de New York, je me sens ici, donc on joue la même musique. Mais l'Afrique reste l'origine de la musique.
Yes, outstanding. Brother Randy Weston had a club in Tangiers.
Yeah.
And it was a very successful club. He's an outstanding and very revered musician. Absolutely. He, if I'm not mistaken, I recognize several of the musicians that were on this bandstand with him. I did not recognize the alto saxophone, but the tenor saxophone was Billy Harper. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the bassist was Alec Blake, who did a lot of music with Randy Weston. Randy Weston, what an incredible musician. And he obviously has embraced Morocco. Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. In the video, we saw Randy Weston and his close friend, Ma'allim Abdullah Al-Gur, and I had opportunity to see him when I was living in Tangier. A very great Ma'allim, and he was feeling gratitude because Randy Weston helped him so much. They are friends since 1967, and he traveled so far with him, and he was telling that the relationship between them doesn't change since 1967. That's incredible. Yeah, subhanallah al-Azim. And now we cannot approach Gnawa music without paying tribute to the singular Ma'allim Mahmoud Gnawa from Essaouira, born in Essaouira in 1951 and died in August 2, 2015. He was a remarkable Ma'allim, and the way he was playing his gambri was so special. And he was from a Gnawa family, from father to son, and he was the very style representative, because there is many styles of Gnawa. For example, in Marrakesh, in Tangier, and Asila, and many cities in Morocco. But Mahmoud was the person who was presenting really the Swahili style, and the Swahili style, when you hear it, you cannot continue your way. You have to stop and hear and listen to it. That is trance.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is trance.
Yeah. He was the first musician of Gnawa to make tape recording in Morocco in 1975 and in Agadir, and he participates so much. And the work he did very huge to promote Gnawa music, and he's one of the person who bring light to this music and to this festival and to the city also, you know. Yeah, let's play Mahmoud. Let's play Mahmoud in Marrakesh. Yeah. With his sons, yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah. Peace to his soul. Peace to his soul. Yeah.
Yes, peace to
Yeah.
his soul.
Yeah.
Ashe.
Yeah.
You know, Ilham, when I was in Morocco with Charles Moore and Adam Rudolph and myself, we did a concert with Mahmoud. Do
Yeah.
you remember? And
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
called 100 Candles. And they
Yeah.
had 100 candles in
Candles,
the
yeah.
room. And what an honor it was to perform in concert with Brother Mahmoud. You know, what an honor. I will cherish that forever.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
I have some histories with Mahmoud, you know, and I cannot forget this man and this spirit. When he was in this earth, he was spirit, big spirit, you know. He was respecting everybody, the old or young people, however, he was shy and he doesn't talk too much, but he gives many loves and many great music in the stage in all Morocco and many countries, you know, and happiness to people. And yeah, I cannot stop talking about Mahmoud and stopping listening his music. We have another part in this video. Please, who want from 11 till 15 20. Yeah, please. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you, Juan.
Big spirit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Big spirit, big spirit. Wonderful.
Yeah, yeah. There is people, they have, we call the prestance in French, charisme,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah.
Prism.
And Mahmoud, he was not talking so much, or he was quiet, but he had big charisma, Yeah, subhanallah al-azim, yeah. Peace to his soul, yeah. And now we are going to the Mawazine Festival in Rabat. It's also called in Festival Mawazine Rhythms of the World. Has existed since 2001 and takes place in the two cities of Rabat and Salé, because Rabat and Salé are not too far. And it is an essential festival for artists and music lovers, spread over 7 stages across the 2 cities. And the Mawazine Festival has been organized by the Morocco Cultures Association under the high patronage of the Majesty, the Sovereign Mohammed VI. The kind of music you can enjoy in this festival, it's world music, Moroccan pop, Sha'bi music, popular music in Morocco, jazz, blues, rock, raï from Algeria, and electronic music and many kind of music. Let's start with Nasli one, if you want one, please.
This is it, right?
Or Najat Atabu, it's okay, Najat, yeah. You can stop here, please. Thank you. Thank you. That is the traditional music. Traditional music in. She's from Atlas. From Atlas. From small village. Her name is Najat Attabu, and she was not destined to sing, but become a lawyer, you know. When when a pirate recording of her voices revealed her to the general Moroccan public, and when this emblematic title, J'en ai marre, and she starts singing. Normally, she was studying to be a lawyer, and she has a really very nice voice, and Moroccan people loves her so much, you know. And she's a strong woman, and sometimes they call her Lioness of the Atlas. Yeah, Lioness of the Atlas. Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah. And the second piece about this festival in Rabat and Saleh, Mawazine, will have Nas al-Ghiwan. Nas al-Ghiwan is a big history also. We can stop here. Thank you.
Ilham, can you speak about what she was singing a little bit? If you could do that, just translate a little. She was singing in Arabic, of course.
Yeah, they were singing in Arabic, and I can tell some information about them and about the lyrics. It's spiritual poetry. It's about God, Allah ya Mulana, our Lord. Allah is our Lord. And this group are very special because they start really a movement of music in Morocco, and they were the first musician that they take a risk to sometimes to see them opinion about things going in Morocco in that time. And there were about the Moroccan culture, many things happen in Casablanca. There is traditional music everywhere. There is many colors of traditional music, but culture, festivals and theater, for example, and cinema, and the capital was Casablanca. And especially the neighborhood where they were living, this group Nasl Ghiwane. And let me just tell you some more information about them. Nasl Ghiwane, and they are very famous in all Morocco. And you know, when I was young, and I was seeing them in the stage in Essaouira. Sometimes they come to Essaouira, and I know a member of this group. His name is Rashid, and the thing is very strange to me. But I can now understand now. Before I could not understand at that time that people, when they are hearing the music, the poetry, they are in trance. You know.
Wow.
For me, it was strange. It's not Gnawa music. It's not Aṣ-Ṣawīra music. It's not Mhamid music. It's modern music somehow, you know. Why people are in trance on it, you know. And after I understood that it was explosion of emotions of that time, of nostalgia of that time. Every Moroccan have his own history of these songs, you know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Till now, for example, you see in Morocco, you tell somebody the song Sinia of Nasl Ghiwane.
Yes.
The person will be, maybe for example, you see somebody in Atlanta and you talk about Nasl Ghiwane and you tell him Sinia, maybe he will start crying, you know. Because this period of Morocco was grateful, was very lightning, you know, and very spiritual, and in at the same time struggling, you know.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful story. Thank you, sister. Thank you.
You are welcome. You are welcome. I said that I will give more information about them. Just a second, please. Thank you. Nasl Ghiwane. There is many things to tell about them, and I don't know if they has been already in United States. I don't know about that. Like, you know, it's a Moroccan musical group born in the 1970s in Casablanca, in the Mohammedi Hay district. It's a district, Hay Mohammedi we call it, in Casablanca, one of the richest neighborhood in intellectual and cultural diversity in the city. Their repertoire is drawn from the crucible of Moroccan culture and poetry, but also from Sufi texts from great religious figures of Islam. Yeah, thanks to their committed and poetic words reflecting the discomfort of the Moroccan youth of the time and their powerful rhythms played using traditional instruments. They revolutionized Moroccan and Maghreb music and left an indelible mark in the country's cultural landscape. The famous American director Martin Scorsese, I forgot that, called it the group Rolling Stones of Africa.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Rolling Stones of Africa. And he also bought the copyright of the song Ya Sah to include it in the soundtrack of his film, The Last Temptation of Christ. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wonderful, 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 sister. You're imparting wonderful history on us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's my pleasure.
Yes.
It's my pleasure. And now we will continue with the Festival International of Nomads from Mhamid Ghizlane. Can you play the first, please, Juan? Thank you.
This one, right?
Yeah, that is it. Yeah, thank you. My cat wants to play with me. I'm
Wow.
busy. I'm busy. This festival of Mhamid Ghizlane, it's created in 2005 in southern Morocco. It's near in the desert, you know. It's located like 90 kilometers from Zagora in Darha Valley. And it has become international reference in terms of cultural diversity and openness to the world. All activities take place outdoors, and it is a very effective way to highlight the culture of Nomad and their tangible and intangible heritage. Its territory, which was once a stopover in trans-Saharan trade, has become a tourist area, notably the starting point, the excursion into the desert, in particular to the dunes of Erg Shigaga, where it is possible to observe gazelle from free to roam in their natural environment. The name of this place means Mhamid Ghizlane means where the gazelle rests.
It's a kidding.
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. It's the truth. Mhamid Ghizlane.
I was laughing at your cat.
Ah, yeah. He was disturbing me. Yeah. Yeah.
He wanna host the session.
Yeah, he's enjoying this session also.
Beautiful.
Yeah. We can play the second piece in this festival. Thank you.
This one?
Yeah.
No, this one is Timitar. Sorry, just a second. We played two in the.
I think this is the last one, right?
This one, yeah, this one. That is it. Thank you. Yeah.
قال واحد يمشي واحد الحق هذيك ماشي يمشوا لا اصل ذاك اللي اذا مشى يمشوا ما يمشي يمشي على النجوم هذه من جهه.
Ça libère l'esprit, donc ça influence sur toute la vie, même quand je reviens en ville. De plus en plus je vais dans le désert avec les nomades.
واللي يعتقد ان محمد الغزلان كان الاسم الحقيقي دياله هو ترقاله، لان اول ما تكلم على هذه هو الراهب الاسباني مرمود. محامد الغزلان تسمات على المرتع الغزلان، محمد الغزلان هو الجمع ديال محاميد الغزلان، المكان اللي كتحمدوا الغزلان وكتكتب.
tradition, de tout le savoir-faire, ça va de la connaissance des ancêtres à la poésie, aux chansons, mais qui véhiculent aussi toute leur histoire.
Localement, il s'appelle Mokhash. C'est une balle qui se fabrique du poil des dromadaires qui est à côté de nous, et des bâtons qui se fabriquent, qui se cherchent dans l'acacia ou bien les tamaris. C'est un moment de distraction et d'échange, d'évacuation des passions. Par l'être humain, c'est le nomadisme. Ça veut dire c'est le berceau de l'expérience de l'être humain avec la nature.
Once you're there, you're just amazed by every detail. Like everything comes back to normal, like it is supposed to be. It's a therapy that I need once a year, and I'm so grateful for this festival.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah. I have a question for you, for both of you. This music, these sounds are very different, you know? What we call, for example, in Morocco, the sound of the desert.
Yes.
How do you feel it from your culture, from your music?
Juan, go ahead.
How different you said?
Sorry?
You said how different it is from our culture.
Yeah. How do you feel this music, these sounds are very different, you know? Like I said, it's very particular, and for example, in the language also there is a difference. In the south of Morocco, and especially in this area, we can find the poetry what we call Hassaniya, aṣ-Ṣawīra al-Hassani, and that is a language very different, you know. And all this festival we saw before, for example, in aṣ-Ṣawīra, they talk Bambara language, you know. It's yes. Arabic mixed with Bambara. And for example, in in Timitar. We will see the last festival is Timitar from Agadir, and it's Amazigh language. They use Amazigh language. It's music Amazigh mixed with world music. And yeah, that is the special thing also we can find in festival. There is different music, different styles, and traditional music, and also languages. And my question for you, Juan and Ralph, that especially about this music, I want to know how do you feel if you find a relation, for example, like you said before, between a kind of music in Brazil or something else for Ralph?
Yeah, totally. As I said about the samba, you know, I see similarities not only in the music, as I said before, but in the whole practice, you know, and the involvement or the participation, not the participation, but you know, you can separate in this kind of music, dance and music, you know, is kind of the same thing, you know. And I think this is greatly African heritage, you know, for many reasons. And also about the language, you know, we have many connections because, for example, I'm from Brazil, I speak Portuguese, and Portuguese and Spanish were highly influenced by Arabic language. So we have a lot of words that comes from Arabic. Even in English, you know, coffee comes from, I think it's Persian actually, but there in Portuguese there are many words that comes from the Arabic language. You know, every word that starts with al, which is our article, you know, but in Portuguese we get everything. So, for example, alface, which is lettuce, you know, comes from Arabic, and I could give many examples. And even during the first years of the Brazilian colonization, you know, as they were bringing more and more people from Africa, you know, all the Muslim people were basically the only ones that could read, you know, here in Brazil. So and because of these many Muslim people that were brought here, one of the most spoken language in Brazil at some periods was Arabic. You know, we had a rebellion from Arabic people in Brazil. Was called the rebellion of the Malays. I think Rogério talked about this in his session about forró. You know, so forró is another example of a great influence of Moroccan music. You know, somehow, you know, forró is a companion of many influences. But you know, I could speak of many more. But of course, you know, these cultural, musical, linguistical influences are all there. You know, I was thinking as we were doing this, as you were doing this amazing presentation, that we should do a live stream about, you know, these connections of Gnawa, samba, and blues. You know, and talk
very interesting
about these. You know, but yeah, Ralph, what are your thoughts?
Well, as I listen to this music, I feel as if when a person goes to a banquet with a lot of different foods, you don't have to compare the foods. You eat this and you eat it for the uniqueness of what it is.
Yeah.
You try this and you say, well, what is that? And it doesn't, you know, it's not a hamburger. It's not food that, you know, that they have American food. It has its own flavor. It has its own substance. It has its own. And when I hear music like this, I want to embrace it for exactly what it is. You know, sometimes I want to know about translations, but at the same time, when we hear music from these areas, and I didn't know about the other languages that you had mentioned, you know, and that is very important. But it's like being at a banquet with food. And we you know, and we don't compare, but we eat it and we like it or we don't, you know. And let me say, when I speak of food, I do want to say that today is my wife's birthday, and I said that I would say happy birthday to her today. And for all those of you that know her, Cheryl, you know, we're very grateful, and she's watching and listening to this whole, as she always does. And she, you know, I'm trying to get her to come to Morocco. So all of you that have embraced this beautiful, you have done an incredible job tonight, Ilham. I'm going to say that.
Thank you.
You know,
And happy birthday, Sheria.
But you know, when I talk about
I'm
food,
sorry, but Shahir is so much more charming. Shahir.
I when I talk about food, I have to bring her into my conversation, you know. But at any rate, you know, what a wonderful session. Do we have some more music to listen to?
Yeah, we will finish with the last. We will go through two pieces quickly. It's the festival Timitar from Agadir. We talked about a little bit about music, Amazigh music. Can you play the first piece, please, Juan?
Ilham, aṣ-Ṣawīra.
Yes.
aṣ-Ṣawīra these are women that are singing, though, right?
The second one is Aisha Tashinwit, yeah.
You know, I think that's important because women are not always brought into the music like this. Can we see a little bit of that? Please. I just want.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Sure. About her, about Aisha?
Yes.
Just a second. Yeah, well, you can play, and after we talk, yeah.
Okay.
عواشركم نضربوا التسليم ضربوا ندافع الله مرحبا بكم دارنا ومرحبا بيا غدارون ايوا فوز الشباب في الله ايقاع يا كلشي معنا فوزها عرضها تبارك الله صلى عليه ايوا الشباب
Forgive me, Ilham. I just was very curious about what the sound was of those women. Could you please close out the session in the way
I
that
don't
you want to flow with
understand.
her?
I talk Amazigh, but I don't understand, especially the lyrics.
Wow.
I just will tell some information about her. She's from the region of Sus near Agadir and aṣ-Ṣawīra. You know that I knew her when I was child because she was playing in the house of the chairman of my mom, and I was seeing her playing when I was young. I knew her family also, and she's she's a strong woman also. Like you said just before, that we are not using to see women in this kind of music dancing like that, and she do that, and she loved doing that, and she's really successful and very famous in Morocco in especially in Amazigh music. And she performed in festivals such as Timitar, Mawazine, and mythical halls such as the Zenith in Paris. And you know that in 2003 she went to Japan to perform in Japan.
Wow.
Her name, I didn't explain that, it's very important. Her name is Aisha Tashinwit. That is the name of stage, and Tashinwit means it's in Amazigh, and in Arabic also it's similar. That means the Chinese.
Wow. Oh,
because her face, she looked like a Chinese. And she used it there, and she changed her name, and she just keep Aisha and the Chinese.
Wow.
And she went in Japan in 2003, and she was repaired by a professional dancer. Her name is Sumiko, and she performed with her in 25 spectacles. Wow. And she gets a proposition to stay in Japan, and she refused because she cannot leave Morocco. But she continued to work with them. Yeah. Aisha Chinese.
Chinese in Japan.
Yeah, in Japan. Amazigh music in Japan. I love this music.
Wow. Sister, thank you so much. I've enjoyed this session tremendously. And I want to thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you giving me this opportunity to present a little bit about Morocco and music of Morocco. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to do more. That's my opinion.
well, before you go, Ilham, would you talk about the Layla just a bit?
Yeah, was your question.
Yes.
I will do something very interesting that I can talk about it, and I will send you in the chat a link of a video in YouTube. And this video, it's more it explains really very well music and all about and around Gnawa music. It's 1 hour 30. It's 1:30. This video, it's 1 hour 30. We'll send it to you. And Laylas are ceremony. It's kind of ceremony organized by Gnawa, and especially there is a period for it just before Ramadan. Each year, and this month we call it Sha'ban. And in Sha'ban they organize mini Laylas. And before, when I was more than 20 years ago, in that time, each citizen in aṣ-Ṣawīra can and is able to organize Lila, and they do music all the night. Lila or Layla means nights, and they play Gnawa music all the night. And there is colors, and there is also senses, and there is dance, and it's a moment of therapy. It's a moment of music. It's a moment of being well, everybody can go with attention. It can be whatever you want, you know, and you can go to the Leila and it starts, and there is ritual and there is sacrifice and many things. There is a code you have to respect everything in this ritual. And it starts like at 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. and it can be ended in the morning, the second day, or maybe in the middle of the day. It can be 11 a.m. or 12, you know. Yeah. And and there is a succession of colors, and there is calls, and there is maybe response also, because there is calls when they are playing music and colors. They call spirits for healing, and it can be dangerous somehow. Also, we can say that. Like people, there is bad people, good people, and there is good spirits and bad spirits also. And maybe you can find these things also in samba or in Brazil, or that is why it can be dangerous also. It's depend of the attention, and it's really also a moment of magic, and people meet, and there is Moroccan food, and it's now I was in Morocco in this month in Sha'ban this year, and I just observed that the tradition changed a little bit, you know. It's not like 20 years ago, unfortunately. And I wish that the young musician and the young people, they can keep the tradition and protecting it. Yeah.
Could you send that, what you put on the chat, could you send that to my email address, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And in this video, it's in French, and it's musicologue from French musicologue. Her name is Geneviève Pack. There is also the translation is available. If you want, you can also use the translation. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shukran.
You are welcome. You are welcome.
Yes. So
I want to go to Morocco now and to this festival.
I told you. I told you.
I really want to go there.
Welcome, all of you.
No, I hope
it would be amazing. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I hope that we all will get an opportunity. And I do want to say thank you so much to Juan. You know, you handled. This was a last minute situation that we brought together, and Ilham stepped up to the plate and she delivered beautifully. What an incredible session, I'm going to say, and I'm going to say thank you, and I'm going to be quiet, and you can finish and tell everyone that's listening out there, Ilham and Juan, you know, please thank everyone, and I'm just going to sit here while you do that, because my spirit has been touched by all that I've heard and seen this evening. Thank you.
And of course, real quick before you, just ask for everyone to like this video, to comment and share with other people who might like this subject.
Subscribe.
Subscribe, you know, give our support to Ilham and this amazing work.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Just beautiful. Just beautiful. And we go ahead, Ilham. You get the last words, please.
I talk too much.
No, you don't. More.
Thank you. I enjoy also doing this and cheering. I love this. I love Morocco. I love Africa. I love everything in link of our history. about our connection. We talked many times about connection, and I love this connection by music, by musician, by arts, and any kind of art, and that's bring people together and forget about stupid thing, stupid thing that were, or I don't know. I love this connection. I love music, and I love ESM especially. And without ESM, I think I will not be able to do this job. However, my love of music and Gnawa and all these things, I talked about it many years ago, but to present things like this, it's just grâce à toi, grâce à Dieu, et grâce à toi, Ralph, de me pousser, to push me and to do in there, and you did well, and thank you so much for the opportunity, with gratitude, and thank you everybody to stay with us and to share with us this moment.
We shall see everyone on Thursday. Could you say that in French, in Portuguese, and I'll do it in English? Go ahead, Ilham. We will see you on Thursday. In français?
On se dit à jeudi prochain. On se voit après-demain. Avec grand plaisir de vous revoir à nouveau tous. Merci d'être là. Merci d'avance d'être là.
Oui. Juan, you got it? Portuguese?
Vejo vocês na quinta. See you on Thursday.
And I will say see you on Thursday as well. Thank you all for joining us. What a grateful time. And I'm going to say it again. Please wear your cloak of gratitude, says the great Sufi poet Rumi. Don the cloak of gratitude. Peace.
Peace.